Cool. Oh man, all right. What's good? We got a lot of noises happening. Things organizing and not so organizing. It's all good though. We're learning. We're learning here. We're learning. Yo, so what up? This is it. This is what it is. This is what it is, man. I don't even know what to say. This is a long time coming. It's years in the making. I don't know. This is I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what this is. I have no idea what this is. This is a culmination of years of wanting to create something and not knowing how to. This is me wanting to have a platform that I could talk about things that pertain to me, that I feel like people could relate to. This is me being myself without trying to prepare myself or doctor up myself for the world. I feel like a lot of time we try to hide who we really are for the world. We try to hide who we really are for society, for likes, for views. And that doesn't do anything for us in the long run. Like this whole thing, clearly you could see, like, even now it's still junky. Like it's not clean, it's not beautiful, it's an aesthetic. Like, I don't know, what am I going for? Who knows? You know what I mean? But I did it because, hey, that's what people want to see, right? That's what people like. That's what people look at. Instead of being myself, which is a dirty couch, a junky couch, you know, like there's tear marks underneath that couch, right? Underneath this blanket. Like the whole reason this blanket is here, because this is a secondhand couch that I got from my apartment and it has tear marks in it. I don't care because like whatever, it does what I need to do. It's a couch when I want to sit there. But since it's fake leather, vegan leather, as they say, it's peeling apart and looks like crap. Does not look good for a video. You know, it's odd how much we try to hide who we truly are for the world because we think that we're not good enough. We think that we're not going to hit the mark, right? But when you think about it, like, we are made in God's image. He molded us from dirt. And when he did that, he spoke with himself and said, let us make God in our image. So that's what we are. That's who we are. That's how we're created. Yet we still don't think that we're good enough. For who? For his other creation? Like, not for him. You know what I'm saying? We're God's masterpiece. You know, we're the apple of his eye. He sees us as his masterpiece, his craftsmanship. And we don't see ourselves that way. We see ourselves as less than. So for us to see ourselves as less than what we were created to be, that means we have to overcompensate to be something that we're not. It just doesn't make sense. But like, I'm not talking to necessarily you, I'm talking to myself as well, you know? Because I know that it's not true. I know that it's not anything that, it's nothing but an attack of the enemy. You know what I mean? Like it's an illusion, essentially. It's an illusion. Yeah. Anyway, this is just an introduction, a little bit. I'm looking to put a lot more things on this channel. I've got a whole story to tell, and I know one day that I'll get to it. And maybe in the next video right after this, it may not be. It may take a while. I may post old videos that I think have value and that I think could really help someone, that were from a year ago, 2 years ago. But at the end of the day, my whole motto is not to question what's going to happen, not to question what God's doing. I don't need to know. I don't need to worry about it. I don't need to worry about the next step. All I need to do is trust in the Lord. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path. So I have to keep trusting in that and trusting in the fact that, I don't know what's going to happen. And it doesn't look the way that I think it should. God, you promised me that I was going to have this. You promised me that we were going to make it through. You promised me that you would be right here by my side, holding my hand. You promised that you'd never leave me nor forsake me. You promised that the plans you have for me. Plans to prosper. Plans for a future and a hope. You told me all these things, but right now what I see is not that. It's not that at all. And in those situations, to remember that it doesn't matter what I see. His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways and his thoughts are higher than ours. So regardless of what it looks like, God know what he's doing. Simple as that. That's what it is. God know what he's doing. So hopefully I can inspire someone. I can encourage someone. And I can just, start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. I've been telling my friend today, I was like, bro, you've been talking about a YouTube channel for how long? Just hit record. Like what you're going through right now, you could hit record and somebody would watch it. Somebody would enjoy this fresh perspective that you're giving, because I feel like no one else is giving that perspective. He's like, yeah, I don't know, maybe. I said, you know what? No. I don't want to hear it. When you get home today, I want you to record. I want you to send it to me when you do it. And in that moment, I felt like I was saying it to him, but I felt the Lord was saying it to me as well. I felt like he was saying it to me, and I kind of just ignored it, and I kind of didn't really push through it. And I said it to him later on in the afternoon, like, hey, don't forget that video. But I still wasn't thinking to go home and record when I got home. And he texted me a couple minutes ago, a couple minutes before I hit record, and it was just the video. I was like, dang. I sent him a voice record, like, bro, you got me. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. So here I am. Thank you for holding me accountable, Prince. And I see that too, even as sometimes we will sometimes I see it like a seed, right? Like sometimes I get a seed, you'll get a seed from someone. You'll get a seed from the Holy Spirit. Yeah, okay. So sometimes you get like a seed of information or a seed to plant. The Holy Spirit will tell you like, hey, say this, do this thing. Do this thing, just plant this seed, do it. And we'll think so much like we're doing something grand and grandiose and all this awesome. Or we'll do it and feel like nothing came out of it. But going back to the whole plan, like we don't see what's going on in the background. We don't see the work that's happening when we plant that seed. We don't see how the soil is working on that seed, or the rain and storms that are going on where that seed was planted. We don't know what's going on in the background. All we have to do is be obedient and plant the seed. And when that seed grows into a tree, that very same tree is the same tree that'll give you shade when it's a hot day, not even realizing it. Because you were obedient to what he told you to do and you planted the seed when and where he told you, you don't know about the whole process of it. But because you did that and you were obedient, now you're reaping the benefits. You're able to have some of that fruit on a hot day. You're able to refresh yourself from the fruit that's coming from that tree, or the shade, and sit there and be covered by that shade from that tree. All because you planted it. And I feel like that's kind of what happened. Like he told me to plant the seed. Hey, record that video, bro. Do it. And I planted that seed. And it grew into covering, and it grew into something that I could take part of and partake in and say, hey, you know what? Thank you. I needed that. I was stressing today and I was freaking out about what I was going to do and how I was going to create something. But that covering, that cool breeze, that cool shade that you allowed me to have. Yeah, I should record something as well. Thank you for that. You know, I don't know. There's probably gonna be a lot more of that, but yeah, I'm very glad to get to it, to finally record something. And yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be pretty. It doesn't matter. I've learned from Instagram that it doesn't matter how the production value looks, how amazing I think it looks, or how high quality I think it needs to look. Sometimes just a phone video, and that's all you need, and that's it. So it's not for me to question. Like I said, regardless of what it looks like, God know what He doing. I look forward to sending more video. I look forward to posting more videos, and yeah, hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.